Hello, I am SJ from What the Trig Math, and we are looking at mathskitchen.com. And we're going to take a look at now what happens from a student if they sign up for the free account, the level of support that they get, and how they can develop those skills. I am a maths teacher in further education maths in the UK, teaching GCSE, high school maths equivalent qualifications. And we're just going to take a look at the free services for a student when they sign up on mathskitchen.com. So here we are on the site, and we're just going to click the sign up button. Now, they can get a members account, and absolutely $39.99 is an absolute bargain. And you can see the extra features that it's got for you there. But I just want to have a look at the basic account for our students. So we click on here. Obviously, they click that they are a learner. If you're a teacher, you would click I'm a teacher. And then you sign up for the account. So I'm just going to fill in this one here. So what we've got is we've got the option to set our target grade. So what grade are we working at as a student? Hopefully they would know this information. For the majority of my students, it's a grade 4. So they would set that. And their year group, it was just up to year 13, but we've now added adult learner. This is how responsive Maths Kitchen are. I don't work for them. I've just given them some feedback and they've now added that information in. So a really fantastic responsive reaction from them. Students then select their maths tier. Are they foundation or higher? Most of mine are foundation. They pop their email in and their password and accept the terms and conditions. And then they have their basic account. So I've popped the email address in for my basic account, and I have the option to join a class. So if my teacher has given me a code to join the class, you can search for the school. We are at Harrogate College, and we can start to put those details in, and it picks up our college there, and we can click select, and then you have the code from the teacher. So that could be a unique combination of numbers or letters, and they just pop that in and they would be able to join your class. So that's how it looks from the student's point of view. If we just go back a few steps and not join the class but just begin the assessment. So here we go. We've got the initial assessment that we can open up as a student. How long do we have? 10 minutes, 20 minutes, or 30 minutes? This is a really fantastic feature, and this is always available under the assessment tab at the top of mathskitchen.com. So as a student, you sign up for the free account, you click on assessment, and you say you've got 10 minutes, and it will give you 10 minutes worth of assessment on Maths Kitchen, and it is responsive as well. If you want to upgrade to the premium account, it'll be responsive based on your performance, but if not, it will just randomly pick 10 minutes of questions for you. So Sammy spins a fair 4-sided spinner. On the probability scale, click the probability that it will land on a B. And you can see it's giving me the options here, and I can reset it and I can start again. I'm going to go here. And then on the probability scale, land on an F. I'll go here and I'll click mark. Oops, I've made a mistake. So it's saying it's giving me extra support at the bottom. And what I've got is a video on probabilities that I can open up. So I can then watch a video on probabilities on YouTube that'll just give me that information that I need to be able to tackle this question again. Then we go on to the next question. Now remember, this is a 10-minute assessment. Write down the value of 10 squared. Every time I click in the answer box, it opens up a full mathematical keyboard calculator for me. Interface, and it's got the powers, it's got the indices, it's got brackets, it's got that fraction button, all the usual things that we find as teachers that are barriers to learning for students as well. And we can keep going through, and we can just click. Remember, this is a 10-minute assessment, and every time I go wrong, it just reminds me that there's a video to support me as well. And then we can keep going through, and I'll just put in the wrong answers on here just to rapidly go through it. I might get this one right, actually, just so it doesn't show as awful. There we go. I got one right in the end. And then we'll just put 2, 5. There we go. Okay. What it also gives you sometimes is it gives you a worked example where you get the solution or some guidance notes that the students can really take away with them, and they can maybe take a picture of this and be like, I've got some notes now about subtracting decimals. So we go through here and we mark that, and we get your progress. So in a 10-minute assessment, at the end, it's saying I got 3 more marks on the GCSE. It gives me some feedback and it gives me the option to try another question. So in the same topic, there's another representation of the question. You can then go back to the debrief. You can redo the exact same question that you had if you think you'd be able to have a better go of it now. The videos that are there that we're helping and scaffolding are also there as well for you. So on the free account as a student, I am able to at any time go assessment, select how long do I have to spend on an assessment, and have some questions equivalent to that period of time. I teach adult GCSE learners, and they found this really effective to be doing whilst they're at work, on their dinner breaks, things like that. And so it's had a real significant impact on their outcomes. So whilst I'm signed in as a student, and this is the free account on here, it's not the paid for account, I can go under topics. And as a student, I can independently look for work. What is it that I need to work on? And as you look down here, you can see those questions that I've just answered there, correctly or incorrectly. It's telling me, oh yeah, you've been getting those right, so maybe don't look at those. Or addition and subtraction, you didn't get that right. Maybe that's where you should start. So for those independent students wanting to push on and improve their grades, mathskitchen.com for the free account absolutely will give them that familiarity of the exam style language that we want them to have, gives them that instant tick and flick, scaffolds and supports them with the video worked solutions, and handwritten solutions where possible too, or revision notes as well are available. And it also gives them that guidance of where are they going and what do they need to work on. So a fantastic resource that I just thought was worth sharing with